Hello world, I'm Agitated Crane and we are back in Battle Chasers. Without further introductions, let's just jump. Actually, what enemies are nearby? There are some enemies. That? Oh man, I think this is like a bug. Alright. I'd be hating on that then. The first... Nah, well, not the first bug, but like... I think it's one of the first bugs that we found in the game. Journal entry June 10th. It's apparently a Kickstarter or Lore Master entry. Upon entering through the jagged rocks, I was hit with a disturbing sensation. At a moment sharply cold and at others like a torrid rush of insane power. I had personally go searching for treasure elsewhere instead of risking my life in this place, but Palmer... I would, personally, probably, but Palmer said that there is no glory without risk before heading in further. Egging me on. I'm not sure how we even found our way in here. Doesn't seem right. Well, here is to our glory. Glory. Jim. We have some enemies here. Sorry. I think I'm getting sick of them witches. Not fun at all. Or maybe I'm just tired. I'm also supposed to kind of work over the weekends. Like not a lot, but still. Not a fan of that. So I think we can do something bad. Great. Let's actually do it. Okay, never mind. But Calibretto can finish them, right? And hopefully both. Okay. He was left with 5 hit points or something like that. Okay. And more enemies. It's fun to see on the resolution screen that galley is on max level, like that bar is completely filled up. And it warms my heart for whatever reason. Okay. Reduces all damage taken by 90%. Well, fuck you then. I'm not gonna attack you. This guy has fortification and cover, as long as Skeleton Guardian is alive. So Nolan would have been great in here. Oh well. Is he just going to refresh it all the time? Okay. Okay, I see how this is. But he has that debuff that some elementals have. Whenever he gets damage, like gets a debuff for further damage as well, so he'll very soon fall. And this guy is annoying. Hopefully he will stop doing it once Elemental is dead. It's like no damage at all. Well, he started acting. That is great. Let's do Quake Fist on him. And Devastation. And Wildfire. Okay. That fixed him. Calibretto is close to leveling up. Looking forward to that. Even though there probably won't be any like interesting stuff. We already have all the abilities unlocked, so we will only get some perks, which probably I won't be able to use because he already has like most of the high level perks, so those couple that he will receive will probably not change in the build. Do we have like a leech seeker or something that keeps raising these bastards? Probably the case, right? Because otherwise, why do they keep appearing? Oh, that's great. What do we have upstairs? That, which I don't want to trigger, and yeah, there is one leech. Thump. Gut punch. It's ancient leech even. Yeah, let's do wildfire. Heroism just in case, and devastation. Fuck him up. And get down. Level up. Now Almon is next. Great. It's been quite a while now since we entered, and the only thing we have found have been nothing but trouble. Palmer did seem like he found something as he called me over, but as I got closer he presented me with empty stone plaques. I told him that they were interesting but not of much importance. He became astonishingly annoyed and stormed off sharply. He had a look in his eye like something was driving him farther in. Very odd. Palmer has never been this biting before. I don't know how to feel about lore master entries. At one hand, it's cool that they are doing it, but on the other hand, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure they are that good, right? They are usually very vague. So as not to interfere with the story, because they probably didn't even know what the story is going to be like when they wrote those entries, right? Now let's recount. Finish him. Damage shield. Well. Okay. That should kill him, right? Yep. But it's interesting that it did it crit on him? I will check in later recording, but it looks... I didn't notice if it critted on him, but it critted on me, which was... painful. Increases crit chance by 15%. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to kill him then. Yeah, he's not making even a scratch on us. Kadral. A voice can be heard saying, there is no response. Kadral. Still nothing. A black cloud lifts, revealing Varus on hand and knee, staring over the edge of a sharp platform. He looks out over waves of liquid mana. He collapses, slowly dragging himself to the edge of the precipice. He speaks again. Kadral, this time a whisper. My enemies, my lands, my love. Was Destra his love or someone else? His head sags and silence descends again for a moment. I accept the pact. Time seems to stop as a single black tendril fires from the mana like a shock of lightning. It wraps Varus by the neck and he screams. Good, good, a voice says from nowhere and everywhere at once. The black lance drags Varus violently into the mana below with a great splash. From the deep green liquid, a red stain begins to spread. Muffled screams blend with roars below the liquid surface. You hear laughter as the vision fades. Alright. Interesting. Oh, this could be a difficult fight. Probably won't be though. I'm too strong now. And it doesn't look like they have crazy enemies like they did in previous dungeons. Leeches are quite powerful, vampires are sometimes difficult to deal with, and the slime hunters, the skeletons with huge swords, those do like massive damage. But these guys, yeah, this is fine, but like I think we get healed like every round for as much. Look, Dark Triangle, that is going to be easy. Cloudfire. Let's do Earthquake. And let's do Devastation on this island. Nice. At the very least it lifted that shield that the spider had. Elemental down. Spider down. We need Taunt. And let's heal just to be sure. Surprisingly, I'm doing damage with Calibretto, which I used to not do at all. So let's do Heroism. I have plants. I have plants. And the plants are being... I'm gonna use Grim Covenant to recover some mana. Nice. But Gali didn't use shields yet. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's just do it. No need to master mana. Seems like dungeon is very easy. Oh, Beholder? Okay. They gave us a boss from previous... Previous? Was it previous dungeon? Yeah, I think it was. Boss from previous dungeon as trash mob. Nice. Well, the spider should be dead. Nice. Yeah. But it's weak. It's so weak. Do you even lift with your eyes, bro? Let's do Devastation. Sure. Mantle of Aramus. So he has something like 12,000 HP, right? It looks like. You can work with that. Sure, let's finish him off. Taunt, just to be safe. And I don't know. I mean, it's probably going to kill him anyway, so... Almost dead. Now he's dead. Nice. I am getting some decent experience from them though. Maybe I should consider running this dungeon again sometimes. Because here is the thing, right? This dungeon is small, fast and easy, so I can grind him to oblivion with my other characters to level up. The guild always thought that mana is gathered in the heart and released through the hands. That would make me, having lost my right arm in an experiment, a crippled mage. But other ways exist. A golem uses mana without a heart, showing my colleagues lack of understanding. They followed their emotions, dismissing all they fear as unnatural. Mana is energy, it can be channeled through anything. I just needed to craft an arm with the golem technology and make it obey me. And I succeeded. I showed them the power of my new right hand. A heretic they declared me, but in their accusations I saw dread. Radim, also known as Ember Mage from Torchlight. I kid, of course, but yeah, Torchlight to me seems very similar, and let's be honest, I will be playing Torchlight as well on the channel. It's liberating knowing that no one watches those videos, because I can do whatever I want. Out of nowhere, Palmer attacked me. While going through our supplies for more rations, I asked him if he had any in his pouch, but he abruptly drew his sword, fury in his eyes. I defended myself as best as I could, striking what felt like a small blow that sent a sputtering of blood on the surrounding rocks. It still wasn't enough to bring him back to his senses. He ran off into the maze of slag, screaming cries of jealousy. I honestly have no earthly idea what he's going on about. This lands me another problem. I am out of rations and Palmer ran off with what he has. I must find him and either bring him to his senses or, well, I'll just hope for the better. Jim. Wait, I didn't look into this area? How come? I'm pretty sure I explored it, right? Didn't I? Or was that another? This is strange. I'm sorry, I have to double check it. Nope. Oh, okay. Apparently I wasn't here. Without the frailty of the flesh, the machine can withstand greater mana fluxes. Fuck was that? Someone tried to call me. Greater mana fluxes powered with as many mana stones as I can fit in. The heart is the source of power. It is but an organ that generates weakness. True power is right here in my hand. I challenged the guild master with my newfound power and it was no contest. I laughed in the faces of fools who called me incompetent just moments before. The cowards refused to acknowledge me as the new guild master, despite the power I have shown them. Despite having every right to be the master, our guild may be small, but tradition should be honored. Luckily, I have the means to make them honor it. Radim. Okay. Hold on. I want to kill this leech. Because otherwise he will be resurrecting those skeletons and I don't have time for that. Where is Gali? Oh, I guess she acted. I totally missed it. Right? Wildfire. More town. Devastation. I'm a little bit worried about Alberto. I think he's going to die right now. What if we try now? I think this is not going to work, but Let's risk it. Oh, he actually attacked Gully with it. Okay. That was stupid. Here, have fun. Everyone is dead. And Almon levels up. Come here. Come on. Foiled by stupid skeleton. Down. Innervating maze. Whip. Now this may look silly to you, but I'm actually trying to fix some of the issues I have. So bear with me. Now let's do macro powers. Dark Ground should fix it all. Yep. Okay. I'm annoyed with this shield wall. Especially, this is strange, right? Gully is our tank, but some of the abilities are like shield related. Well, I guess only this one. That's the only thing I can count. I can remember from the entire game that actually had like shield in the name. And yeah, Nolan is needed to dispel this bullshit. And he dies. Nice. Okay. Okay, we are still having enemies here. This... I have a feeling it's another legion, that's why this bullshit keeps raising. Greatly annoyed with him. Let's do Wildfire. Let's do Wildfire. I think that should be enough. Kill him. It doesn't even give like experience. Bastardly villain. Quickly. Okay. Okay. It got to me. Damn it. Those fights should be faster. Sadly, I can't make it any faster. Yeah. Under the spider. And now Earthquake should kill them. Okay, never mind. Now everyone is dead. There is another skeleton chasing me, if I'm not mistaken. I need to find... I need to find out who is raising them and kill him. It's fucking annoying. How are you still alive? Oh. This is probably going to be a long episode, not because a bunch of stuff happens, but because I have like long fights with everyone. Please die. Thank you. Ah. I'm seriously considering switching, like going outside of the dungeon, going back to the tavern and switching to Nolan, because this is bullshit. There is no reason to use Cripple because he can't do shit to us. I actually have the debuff here. Soul Stagger removes one buff. But by the time he acts, the buff is going to be expired anyway, so... Ah. Much bullshit. None of that. Wait first. See? Have you seen him there in the corner? The leech. I hate him so much. Yeah. Let's do devastation right away. Sound is still working. Just the heroism. Just to be annoying. Living Shadow. Go die in the fire. Thank you. I don't think I can... Well, I can do this. Not that I need it, but... You know... And buff again. Yeah. Wildfire. Town still working. Can I do like Thunder? Okay. And let's do Soul Stagger. Why was he previously acting instantaneously and now he was acting after calibrating? So stupid. So stupid. Okay. He's dead finally. And now I can kill the leech and be a happy player again. I hate when game developers give some stupid nonsense like that. Like, I hate endless enemies. They are never fun. Cat, you are in my way. Please. Please. stay in front of the monitor. And sit on my keyboard. Yes, why not? Okay. Where were we? I'm just wasting mana at this point. But I have a bunch of potions that I never used, so I think there is some mana potions there as well. Should be fine. Finally. Was he the only Lich in here? Or is there going to be another one? But there is going to be another one. I just know that that is going to be the case. Okay, some bone shards. Nice, let's drink. We already had full burst, so that was a waste. Should have probably read what it does. Now that the others are bending knee, I am free to continue my path of self-enchantment and enhancement. The power of our guild artifacts is mine to command. Arms and legs replaced successfully, and what power do I wield? My heart beats fast with excitement, painfully so. The thing fails to understand that it too shall be replaced. The flesh is frail and transient. The machine is transcendent. My experiments on wildlife proved a method to transform the body gradually into a living machine by channeling mana from the arms into the chest. Woven with the correct minerals, the flesh can be harmlessly replaced with technology. I will soon be complete. Alright. Look, another Lich. Completely missed him. Completely. Like, shoot over his shoulder. Like, placed my hand on his shoulder and just slightly annoyed him by blasting that round next to his ear. Is it me or does he seem stupid? Like, maybe mentally challenged. Like he's alone, not summoning anyone. Yeah, it's just not going to summon anyone. Okay. I'm using regular abilities because I've been wasting mana too much. And we got a perk for killing leeches. Leech favor. Great. Great. All this stuff is being looted. And this is where the chest is. Thank you. Skystale plate mail. I think it's actually better than what we have. It is... screw it. I don't want that attack power anyway. What? Okay. Now let's proceed further into the dungeon. My heart wasn't beating of excitement, it was fear. Ironically, the heart was wiser than the mind. My new mechanical limbs were simply pretending to obey. I tried to replace my right arm with an enhanced design, but the left refused to move. They will do anything I command, unless it threatens them. The mana has given them a life of their own. I laughed helplessly as they sealed me inside the laboratory. Left alone with my treacherous limbs, the transformation will not be stopped. Soon a transcendent machine will stand where transient me used to. Amused by my despair, they permit me to record my last thoughts. All I feel is terror, yet I can't stop laughing. Sadly, we will not meet him. That new trap is annoying. Okay. Let's check what we have. This ring could actually be interesting for Gully. It will give her more physical defense, which is actually lagging behind our magical defense, so let's do that. We also got this, which is fun. Nope. Nice. Now, does it do anything when hit? Yeah, let's increase crit chance. 3 points here. Taunt is fine. Haste. Okay, what if we remove haste? What can we do? Build up. This could be nice. AP up adds to totally like what? 8, 9 approximately, where this is going to be 16. And since I'm not using Gully to attack that much, I guess it would be great for her to build up. Maybe that's for... Let's remove Taunt. And let's do better shields. I think it will help even with... but like... no. Backlash. Yeah, let's do Backlash. But Taunt does more. Let's do build up as well. And what else? Crit chance. Crit retaliation I think is better. Almon, 4 points. Shadow Wall. Yeah. Increase attack power. On a crit, okay. Let's try to do this. Blood Boil, Sanguine Embrace. Let's do Blood Boil. Let's do Corpse Explosion. Let's do... Fuck it, let's do Sanguine Embrace. And let's do Healing Power as well. With Calibretto, I'm happy though. I was considering maybe switching him to here, to like artillery instead of nature, but nah. I think we are fine. And so that was this part of the dungeon, right? Why does it still show enemy? Is it again that someone is underground or something? I bet it is something stupid like that. Okay. So let's sort of finish it. We have one room left, and then the last one is the boss, so that should be fun. Where am I going? In the wrong direction. I feel like Gali is faster. For whatever reason. Nope. Not a fan of this. Actually, no, that elevator is to the portal. I remember now. Yep. Nope. Well, I had to check the map. The mushrooms that are those the mushrooms? Sure, hit me again. I don't care. Yes, mushrooms. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Is this an empty zone? Why doesn't it show enemies? Interesting. Interesting. So, what if I... Okay. Something be happening. Okay. Great. Is this something that can be stepped on? Yes. The stones require more power. Well, what if I use this? Okay, something is happening and I have no idea what. I think I'm unlocking the path forward, but yeah. It's strange. I don't recall any previous dungeons in this game to be so cinematic. To have this long, like, powering up sequence. Now what? Is it going to summon something? Is it going to kill me? Yes. Ah. Okay. Is this Growl's doing? Apparitions of ourselves. He knows you are coming. You are scared. I'm not. He has her soul. You gave her to him. Killing machine. Oh. Common criminal, you deserve this. You are withering the mind first. Doubt is in your blood everywhere. Tricks, just tricks. We await your arrival. Nice. Some insight to the, like, mindset of the characters, right? Garrison has dead wife. That's what his it has her soul. It's probably even talking about the sword, right? Like the sword has the soul of his wife. Maybe. Monica thinks she's common criminal. Nolan is obviously old and withering. I'm not sure what Galley's message was about. Almon is obviously cryptic stuff, and Calibretto killing machine because war golems were created for war, and even though our Calibretto is different, he's like that was his primary function, right? What were those things? A trick? A mind game? I did not detect organic life in them. It knew about us. Maybe. Maybe it did. Does not matter. We are here to face off Destra. They are giving us some stuff before we proceed. A strange placement, by the way. Like, here, have some loot. Alright, and this should be a boss arena. Yeah. Here we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though nothing really happened here, aside from a little bit of side story. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, write a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and I will be back in the next episode with Destra probably, or is it Kadral? Maybe Kadral, and then in the next dungeon it will be Destra. With Varus, who knows. Anyway, goodbye.